Alright guys, so we're back with another video with Wasay, our real estate expert here in the UAE. And today we're going to be discussing investor visas. So investor visas are something that many people have asked me about, and these are different from the regular golden visa, or are they? We're about to find out. So Wasay, thank you again for coming again. And today we want you to tell us about how to get an investor visa.
Man, you seem to be calling me on this show a lot. I feel like you might be really interested in properties, you know. But why don't you stick to stocks, man? Yo, should we shake hands?
Yeah, let's shake hands.
All right, let's go.
Shake hands. So, someone wants an investor visa. What do they do?
Of course, I know it from a real estate perspective, right? Previously, they used to have a minimum criteria in investor visa in terms of value. It used to be 750,000 dirhams. They have since removed that value. But if two people are going into a property together, the minimum value of those each person's share should be around 400,000 dirhams. If a person is going into property alone, then it doesn't matter what share he's going for. Now, things to note, all of the Emirates have different criterias when it comes to investor visas. This is more related to golden visas because the misconception is, let's say you buy anywhere in the UAE and then the value adds up to 2 million if it's multiple properties. It doesn't mean that you're eligible for the golden visa. You're not.
Okay.
It has to be in one Emirate. So in Dubai, if you buy one property for 1 million and another property for 1 million and the total value of both the properties is 2 million, you get a golden visa. But you don't get a golden visa if 1 million is in Dubai and 1 million is in Abu Dhabi, because each Emirate issues their own investor visas.
Okay. You said that if one person is investing alone, then it doesn't matter what share. What do you mean? Like?
Yeah, so if two people are investing in a property, let's say the property is worth 800,000, right? If two people are investing in a property, the minimum share for each person should be 400,000 for them to be able to apply for an investor visa. But let's say the property value is 500,000. Now, if two people go in it, each of their shares are going to be 250,000 each. That's not enough to apply for an investor visa.
So what if it's one person and he wants to buy something for 500,000?
Yeah, then he can get an investor visa.
So what is the minimum the property has to be to get an investor visa?
Look, the minimum
golden visa is 2 million we established.
Yeah.
So investor visa is how much?
Yeah, it used to be 750,000.
Yeah.
They removed that limitation of it being 750,000, but doesn't mean there's no limitations whatsoever, right? It's one of those terms and conditions apply. If I buy a property alone by myself in Dubai, it doesn't matter what the value of that property is, I can get an investor visa.
Oh.
But I'm probably not going to find a property worth less than 400,000 or 500,000 dirhams in today's market anyway, so.
So what if you went to another emirate and you found something for like 250?
Doesn't apply.
So you only get an investor visa in Dubai?
Yeah.
It's only a Dubai thing, so not Abu Dhabi,
The other
Sharjah, Fujairah,
the other Emirates would still be at 750,000 for an investor visa.
Okay, so they all have the 750k thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each Emirates has their own laws and rules and regulations when it comes to investor visas and golden visas.
And what else does someone need? So let's say I want to get an investor visa. I found a property in Dubai for 500k.
Yeah.
And I'm paying for it cash. Does it have to be cash?
No, it doesn't have to be cash.
Okay.
It could be an offline property as well, and you put a down payment on it. But same rules apply for golden visa as well. Whatever the total property value is in golden visa, as long as the total property value is 2 million, even if you put a down payment on 20%, I have my people that could get you a golden visa essentially.
Okay, but so if you need access to those people, hit him up.
100%. No, in the industry of real estate, just offering real estate services isn't enough. You need to have a guy in different supporting industries to the real estate industry, and alhamdulillah, being in this industry long enough, I do have trusted people in each and every single industry, whether it comes to golden visas, investor visas, whether it comes to opening up a company over here, trade licenses, whether it comes to bank accounts, whether it comes to mortgages and finances. Of course, I only advocate for Islamic finance, but if you have your own finance guy who is doing the conventional finance and you want to come to me, then I could help you out with purchasing the property, but not the finance part.
And then how long is the investor visa valid for?
2 years, and it's renewable as long as you own the property. But it is pegged to the property.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you sell that property and buy another one, then what, you have to like cancel and do a
Yeah,
new
then
one
you have
and
to
everything?
you have to get a new
Like changing
investor
your job
visa
or whatever.
Exactly. It's exactly
Okay.
like changing your job. Yeah.
And then what else do you need? So you need obviously like a valid passport with 6 months minimum, or what else do you need? Like
Yeah, I mean,
nationalities,
whatever.
any
Yeah,
difference based on nationality?
yeah, there is. So this is what people won't tell you. Of course, it applies to all nationalities in that they can apply for an investor visa. But of course, there's further screening for different nationalities as well. In my opinion, it's kind of like stating the obvious, because when I say there's more screening for other nationalities, like the ones that come to your head are the ones that I would be talking about.
And then what about like security screening? Do you have to have no criminal record, or like is there anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, with every visa, you need to get a police clearance certificate, anyways. From
Okay.
yeah, that's issued by Dubai Police.
And health as well, because to get basically a residency
Yeah.
visa, you have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make
yeah.
sure you don't have some major like one of those health issues or whatever.
Exactly, or something contagious
Yeah.
that could potentially spread. Yeah. So the entire process that you go through for a residence visa, you would go through for an investor visa as well.
And apart from that, it's just basically you just buy a property for this much.
Basically,
Or, for whatever,
that's
yeah.
what it is. But before you do buy a property, if you're doing it just for the sake of getting a visa, I would recommend you get in touch with me, and then we assess how easy the whole process would be based on your nationality.
Okay, guys, that was it. Short video, shorter than usual. And as I said before, we're attaching his info in the description below, so make sure you reach out to him. And like, share, subscribe, comment, ask any more questions in the comments below, and we'll try to answer them.
For sure.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Handshake.
You have to like shake me up every time.